Hello there, welcome. This is the final day, day 3 or day 4, technically I suppose, of EUIC. Today is a very bright and windy day, as in case you can't hear or fucking see. This cart is rocking around like a motherfucker. Honestly, this is just hilarious. That's not me moving, that's not even going ooh with my hand. That's just, again, not sure how well it comes across, but yeah, it's rocking quite a lot. Yesterday was the same kind of thing as well. It was really being pushed backwards, so I was like, this is fun. I don't mind it. It's a bit turbulent, isn't it? I don't mind a bit of turbulence. Actually, so that's just someone like that on planes as well. Like, you know, it's fun. Anyway. Yeah, so it's going to be the last day, so it's a little past 9 now, I think 10 past 9, 4 past 9, so things have kicked off. I don't know the schedules just yet, so I need to look up when all the finals are going to be, so I can watch the VG finals, obviously, maybe the Go finals if I can, because I know obviously it's going to be like, you know, it's going to be the juniors, and then the seniors, and then the masters, so I still want to watch masters at least, but yeah, we'll find out what time everything is. Cause I'm sure, like last time, they'll probably do like, you know, the Go finals and then the TCG finals, and then it'll be the VG finals. So it'll take a long time. I'm probably guessing the VG won't start till like 1-2 o'clock. So we'll see how it goes anyway. But yeah, yeah, not much really to say, I suppose. I haven't bought anything with me to try and trade or sell, just because. Well, I've traded a few things for a few people, but like, I'm actually just buying things. Anyway, yeah, I will try and definitely up with Bo today. I haven't seen him because he's been doing all this kind of side events, and I've been doing a few things here and there and watching the stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, he's going to go in the Pokemon Center, so I will maybe see if there's anything else we're going to you know, I don't know. I really don't know, because it's like, there's nothing else I want, but it's like, it's Pokemon Center, man. I want stuff in the Pokemon Center. I don't know. But yeah, so once again, on, there we go, it's a bit better, there's some. On the descent down now. Did you hear that? Do you hear that? That's the wind. That's the wind. Yeah. So anyway, I will see you guys once we're in there. I might do a side event or two just to kind of kick things off. I might do a pick-a-pack again. That was quite fun. Pick-a-pack evolved apparently. I was on today, so I have to try and see if I can do that. But yeah, no. So yeah, I'm gonna show some fun at the side events and pick up some more points, and yeah, so just have some more fun. Okay, a bit of that wind's kicking up. But yeah, so I will see you guys when I'm in there. There we go. We are here. So I'm just in the play lab. Just going to yeah, I'm gonna have lab place. But also there should hopefully be things yet as well, maybe. So we'll see if we can get that later on, but need to wait for more people just to rock up. But yeah, other than that, play lab. Okay, so I just come back from the play lab, which is pretty fun. Got people set up again, which is cool. I won't have a look just yet, just so I can save money for the most part. But I'm going to quickly nip into the zone, and I'm going to see if I can play some side events. So that was quite fun playing TCG, learning how to play. Morning. Learning how to play and stuff. So that wasn't too bad. But yeah, so I'm going to quick look on the inside. Morning. He's getting the badges? Wow. But yeah, so we'll see how we go when we're in there. See what we can do. So I'll see you in a bit. So I did a quick side event and to win one. So that was something. Had a kind of bad hand. So it kind of happens. One of the other guys had like a literal kind of trump card with Iron Tusk. So hilarious. So I thought I'd come over here real quick and take a little look and see if it's kicking off. Oh, the fucking prize events will go already. Damn. I am muy stupid, I missed it already.
All vying for that chance to be the #1 player.
Let's kick it off with the juniors. Freya and Ethan, over to you.
Welcome trainers, you're joined by myself, Shane Bird, and the one and only Tord Redcliffe. And today we're going to get to know Tord in other ways that you might not get to see normally on the stream. So Tord, how long have you been playing the Pokemon TCG?
So I've been playing tournaments since I was 11, but I actually was taught the game by my mom when I was 6 years old. So it's been quite some years now.
Wow, how did your mom get into the Pokemon TCG actually? How long has she been playing it for?
So she was just buying the cards, right? As you know, disappointed toys when I was a kid. But she figured that, you know what, might as well figure out how to play the game as well. You know, not only collectibles, it's actually a card game. So she taught herself how to play the game, you know, looked at the rules, and then she taught me the method.
Wow, shout outs to Mummy Redcliffe there. One of the best things you can do is teach Tord how to play Pokemon. So you said you've been playing since you were 11.
Wow.
What would you say is your favourite deck that you've ever created?
I put me in a bit, so it's all good.
I take a lot of pride in the
Very cool, very good. So it's going to be TCG stuff kicking off now, so it means I've got a little bit of time before I can go and sit down for forever so I can watch the VG. Man, look how dead it is. It's crazy how dead it is now compared to day one. It's crazy. Like, you couldn't fucking move for all these fucking things. But now look at it. It's gone. It's gone. But yeah, so I'm going to go back to side events, do some more. I'm trying to get probably 50 if I can. I've got 200 at the moment, so yeah, I'm going to win a lot of fucking pick a pack or go. But I might do pick a pack because it's quick and easy, I think. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, we're going to head on back. And yeah, see if we can win. Okay, so it's a little after 12, half past 12 or so. I've been playing side events basically the whole morning, and I've now finally got enough to win something. I've got a pack of Brilliant Stars, which came out to be absolutely fuck all, and something else that I will show off later on in the haul video. So yeah, I suppose I'm a little bit happy with what I got. Not exactly what I was gonna go for, because it costed more, but you know, hey ho. But I won some more ghost stuff, which is fun, and yeah, most of the good stuff here is now all just gone. Well, I'm gonna put that helm do real quick. Sorry man, cheers.
Comfy. Arrow Industrious Incisors, getting that back online once again. This allows you to get your board state ready, Pidgeot and Arven ready for future turns as well. That's the energy for the Radio Charizard. He's gone for the play that I've mentioned. Combustion Blast live with that Excited Hearts ability, able to take a massive knockout now that Isaiah has taken 4 prizes, 160 HP behemoth, as it were.
The little Charmander that could, taking a back seat. let the shiny Charizard do the work for a moment there. But the other bit of Combustion Blast is important to note here. Cannot attack during the next turn, has a 3 retreat cost. So now it's in the active, it does create some issues for Tord potentially about chaining attacks.
Sometimes you can just wait, because there's only single prizes on the board, so he's unable to take the knockout on the Radiant Charizard without a bigger attacker. And it still gives Tord another chance to just draw into Professor Truro's scenario, reset it if necessary, or just swing again on one more turn. Not yet. Holding on to it, I'm sure. But remember that quick search allows him to also utilize Professor Truro's scenario once again if necessary, if it doesn't get knocked out by this Cramorant. That Jirachi causing chaos as well, so Sableye is never a utilized attacker in this scenario. Quick search here. Grab any card you want from your deck. How do you want to telepath the next turn? Super Rod, it looks like, going down as an option. So many different options available for Tord, Reklev. Last couple of turns, I'm getting to that moment there, Super Rod being played.
Actually got the Professor Turo scenario off the prize cards alongside that Prime Catcher, and this Super Rod just going to get back all those important options in the final turns, especially as there's only 6 Fire Energy in the list.
Yeah, really important to grab that Luminion ready as well, as we do see the Arven come down now. Following that rare candy into the Pidgeot EX, quick search utilized, and then that Arven just to grab any pieces he wants. Options to get that Forest Sealstone and Luminion at some stage. Defiance and also available, even just to use it as discard fodder if necessary.
I don't think you can take
not both, yeah.
I don't think you take those two. Just both players there, keeping each other in check. Just gathering all the tools to the front of the deck there for the Arven. The Ultra Ball here, probably just to thin cards that aren't needed.
Just to have that option of that Luminion V on the next turn, the Forest Sealstone in combination. Tord Reklev playing out to potentially his penultimate turn here to press them away and take away another IC from anyone else but himself and try and push himself into a 5-time international champion.
Well, who better than Tord Reklev to show us exactly how Charizard EX should be played. The most popular deck in post-rotation. We always know Tord can cook the mightiest lists of the decks we expect to see do well, and he's attempting to do it once again here. It was at LAIC with the return of his title. Lugia V-Star came into the game and he showed exactly how it should be played. A few different cards to the rest of the field was enough to take him to that victory. He's going to try and do the same thing again here with Charizard EX. Isaiah, so much to do on this turn. No liabilities on Tord's board that can be knocked out for 2 prize cards. What can you do here, Isaiah?
Super Rod being eyed up here. He's have to get those energies at some point back into the deck. There's an opportunity to use as an attacker here, a Combustion Blast. Unable to be utilized once again, of course. By attachment to the Charmander, if it can evolve up, of course.
So many cards in there, you don't want to draw off the barrel.
Yeah, we don't want to be putting a card down here, because you want to be maybe putting down that Cleffa just to make sure that hand draw is as high as possible.
Lots of outs, things like the Luminion are an option too.
2 rare candies, I see. Ultra Ball for the Charizard EX as well. Fire Energy to bring that hand down. We'll be seeing a fresh 5. Just mentions that Cleffa and an attachment.
Could have put the Buddy Poffin Pokemon down, but doesn't want to because he needs to leave that space for the hand. Whether he wants to leave the space for the Luminion as well as an option. Lots to think about here for Tord to optimize this end game draw after the Roxanne.
It's great to see both players still enjoying it. I think it says didn't want to be the one to cut it, didn't want to give up his slates by cutting it here for Tord, as we do see the energy attachment there. The barrel for 5.
For 4, I think, left with Sucker in hand. What have you got here?
Charizard EX in hand. One more piece of the puzzle.
And that's going to be it. The rare candy from the Pidgeot EX will find the evolution needed. Charizard EX, the knockout.
story. Tord Reckless, congratulations. You are the Masters TCG champion.
Isaiah Bradner tried so hard to make his way to this final. He made it and just couldn't quite find the combination.
Lifetime, the European International Champion Tord. International champion, almost an unthinkable resume behind you. I mean, what is going through your mind in this moment right now?
I hope to do well. I guess we did pretty well, so can't complain. And we felt kind of good getting some redemption from last year as well. Like we lost to the American in the final and gave away the title, but this time we kept it in Europe, so that's good.
Things didn't go great for Isaiah to start. Shutman pass, excuse me, is not the optimal start for the Giratina deck, but he did eventually find a way to start coming back into the game, found that course, and eventually found a few more cards. What did you have to do in that game number one to ensure that you wouldn't let him find a path to come back into the game?
I think price trade wise it was essentially checkmate because of the Iraqian play. Even if he stalls out the big barrel, I know that they eventually have the Turo, and then like we have to start price trading again at some point, and then like I'm too far ahead for him to actually come back. So I wasn't really too worried there. I was like, maybe if my Turo is the very last card in deck and then I forget to play my Super Roll, I could lose that one, but it should be more or less locked up. So I wasn't really too worried there, but I just had to be, careful to not, waste my last Turo. I also had the yellow cheer left as well, so I could have used Turo twice. I wasn't really afraid of being locked out of the game resource-wise, so the first game felt pretty fine. I think it's stuck in out because in the time situation it would probably be fade.
Shotgun!
And a big round of applause and congratulations for our trading card game junior champion, Johan Cote!
Next, our trading card game senior finalist, Benny Billinger.
And give it up for our trading card game senior champion, Gabriel Fernandez!
And now, in our Masters division, our trading card game Masters finalist is Isaiah Bradner!
And of course, a big round of applause for our trading card game Masters Division champion, Tord Reckless!
Now, let's give a final cheer for our 2024 Pokemon European
trading card game. Next up is Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Championship matches in all age divisions are coming up next. So casters, over to you.
Welcome everybody. Yes, that was the trading card game ceremony, and we are here for the video game. Getting ready, of course, we're going to be starting off with the junior age division, where there's going to be a lot of spicy matches throughout the entire of the junior finals. Let's get it started. Orgabon Wellspring and Blood Moon Ursaluna over on Kevin's side versus the Orgapon Cornerstone and the Farigarath.
Yeah, the Cornerstone Orgapon here with that sturdy ability, going to be a great partner, go for that follow me potential, but we are seeing a Terastallization come straight out this turn one. All go as we see Kevin go for that Terastallization on the Blood Moon Ursaluna, going to be that normal Terra type, boosting those big normal type attacks. Could be a hyper voice here.
It could indeed, as the follow me will be coming out, getting redirection going, not wanting to jeopardize the Farigarath setup of the Trick Room double follow me. Another one coming out from Kevin's side, but Blood Moon being the focus here, quite nicely being able to target down the Orgapon, and Ismail, thanks to the sturdy on the Orgapon, even though there's a critical hit, it's not quite enough to pick up the KO.
Yeah, just surviving there. Two follow me's coming out, taking that Blood Moon. One thing we are going to see now is that Farigarath go for the Trick Room, set that up. But the Orgapon on Ismail's side of the field in a really awkward position now, where will go down, but that might fall into Ismail's favor here. Get some damage off if you can, if not, just allow it to go down. You've got to contend with this Ursaluna though, and the Orgapon here if you are the Farigarath, not wanting to take any damage, just going for the protect.
And Kevin's going into a sort of preservation mode of wanting to expire the amount of remaining Trick Room turns available in order to avoid Ismail capitalizing off of that, being able to bring in those heavy sweepers in Trick Room. But really nice touch there with the light screen in order to further mitigate the special offensive damage output over on Kevin's side.
Yeah, really nice light screen in particular. It's going to lower the damage of that Blood Moon if we do see it come out this turn. Obviously the one caveat with Blood Moon is you can't use it consecutive turns, but that protect there allows it to be fired off this next turn. We are seeing another follow me protecting that Farigarath at all costs, but down to that 1 HP. Big Dazzling Gleam coming out, doing some respectable damage here as we see a Hyper Voice come out.
Hyper Voice is going to be dealing a lot of damage, but does not deal enough damage to 2-hit KO that Farigarath. However, we didn't see a follow me coming out from Kevin's Orgapon. It will be going on the offensive. It will be targeting down with that eye potential. Not quite enough to pick up the KO, but this is quite nice for Ismail. They're able to finally have that slot opening up by the side of the Farigarath in order to get some sweeping action under Trick Room going, as well as having the helping hand to further amplify the damage of this Ursaluna that has now just been brought in.
Yeah. Is going to be able to get the knockoff off, and it is going to pick up a huge knockout.
Huge knockout indeed, leaving Ismail down to their final Pokemon, being the Orgapon Cornerstone. And what magnificent plays coming out from Kevin, able to have that patience and try to sort of slow down all of the immediate pressure coming out from Ismail and further expire the Trick Room turns.
Yeah, and locking in with that follow me here just to protect the Incineroar, but the battle is cancelled. We have our first juniors final in the EU 2024 Championships, Kevin Han.
And in one way, Kevin was able to go ahead and clinch that title. Huge congratulations. Great masterclass showing and understanding of the team matchups, and especially being able to just sail through the way that they were able to via the Trick Room turns.
Yeah, and how phenomenal was the use of that Blood Moon Ursaluna, picking the right times to get the damage off required, being very patient like you say, just masterfully done to get through those really scary Trick Room turns and denying Ismail the opportunity to get those big attackers in to take advantage of it. But huge congratulations to both our players for getting this far, and what a credible way for us to kick off here in VG.
Teddy, you've got your Corviknight ready to take flight, and you're going to battle with all your might. How are you feeling?
Good, good.
Excellent to hear. What are you thinking going into this matchup?
Well, I've got a few plans, but I'm up to keep them secret and he can find out.
No, absolutely, fair enough. Well, we've got our eyes on everything you can achieve here. Favourite Pokemon, Teddy? Has to be the Corviknight, of course.
Kevin Perry.
Benjamin, you've got your Prima Arena there, but are you ready for the EUIC Finals Arena?
Yes, I am. I've come this far with Prima Arena before, and I won with Prima Arena before, so I'm hoping Prima Arena can carry me again.
Fighting words indeed there, Ben. Now, what's your favourite Pokemon?
Choreograph, not Prima Arena.
There you go. At least, well, there isn't even a Frigoroth on your team, but Prima Arena will be there for you. Okay, trainers, it's time to take your positions. Please take a seat. Costa and Lee, that's all from me.
And it's one Bozo, oh wow.
Thank you so much, Charlie, and a great introduction to our seniors finalists here. And Costa, what a game we've got in store for us going into this one. Had a quick glimpse on the screens on the stage there of the two players' teams, but yeah, I like the favorite Pokemon again, the Frigoroth from Benjamin. My favorites are like long neck Pokemon. They seem to do well in this format. And the Corviknight overall.
Gouging fire from Teddy versus Benjamin's Prima Arena and the Incineroar.
Yeah, we do see the Intimidate come out from the Incineroar. It's going to go down onto that Gouging Fire, low that attack by one stage, but not affecting the Dondozo, the Oblivious ability, given the immunity there. So we'll be able to hit pretty hard going into this next turn, or even disrupt with something like a Yawn. Has to be aware that there is the Fake Out from the Incineroar, though, that can disrupt the Dondozo's attacking options this turn.
Yeah, and I think we sort of highlighted on it, Yawn could be a very good way to be able to at least slow down Benjamin's setup strategy, which Fake Out is such an appropriate approach in order to go ahead and start getting those cumulatively going. However, that Yawn is such a priority that Benjamin has correctly recognized needs to be stopped.
We are starting this with a Fake Out into the Dondozo, going to prevent it from moving here, and the Howl coming out from the Gouging Fire, going to boost the attack on it and the Dondozo this turn, followed up with a huge Calm Mind from the Prima Arena. We're going to boost that special attack and special defense by one stage, starting to get set up here.
Yeah, so in essence, we see a double setup situation occurring. Thanks to the Oblivious, the Dondozo is now at +1 of its physical attack. Heavy Slam will be hitting neutrally into the Prima Arena, but also look at the sizes of these Pokemon. It sort of gives a bit of an indication that it's going to be a great option for Dondozo to actually try to prioritize whether it wants to go for the disruptive strategy or just full-on damage.
Yeah, and we are going to see maybe an attack into that Incineroar slot, and another Howl coming out from this Gouging Fire, going to take the Dondozo to +2. The Gouging Fire will be at +1 now after that Intimidate. Initially a big Moonblast coming out into the Dondozo after the Calm Mind boost doing about 50%, followed up by a Parting Shot from the Incineroar, going to lower that attack, trying to keep it in check but removing itself from the field, not to take any big water type attacks.
You can be only so oblivious to that Intimidate, Parting Shot being such a nice little way to circumvent that ability and bring it back down to +1 while getting this Rillaboom onto the field as Fake Out. It will allow for further HP recovery over time, as well as being such a great option of a resist to that Wave Crash. Like it's Teddy's game, forcing a Game 3.
Yeah, huge turn of events here for Teddy, doing everything right, getting a bit fortunate when needing to, has had a little bit of luck against him, so evening up the tables here. Huge knockout onto the Incineroar, leaving this Raging Bolt, the only line of defense left for Benjamin against these 3 Pokemon on Teddy's side, although 2 now because of the burn chip. The Tinglu done a good job here, but allowing the Dragonite to now come onto the field.
Perfectly timed the KO there from the burn to allow the Dragonite to actually now come onto the field and finish up this Game 2. What a nice way to be able to sort of weave your way through the 2 different modes you've opted for, the Dondozo Tinglu Disruption, as well as that very highly offensive Dragonite and the GM Power. No wake up here. Extreme Speed is going to be targeting the Raging Bolt. It's not quite going to be able to pick up the KO, but guess what will? It's going to be the Dondozo. And there we have it. Game 3 is on.
incredible turn of events here to tie up this match. Take us to a game 3, which is exactly what we want, because this is going right down to the wire and every side of things. Teddy doing so well in that match, dealing with a really awkward situation, bringing it back, clutching it, keeping that Dragonite alive as well till the last moment, and needed to bring in, utilizing the extreme speed and closing things up with that Dondozo.